Well, my name is Crayson. I'm from Jamaica. I want them personal information that is too late at the moment. But I'm doing a short film production based on Afrocombs. So I like how I can assist. So let's get started.
When we saw you a couple of years ago, Crayson, you were growing locks. Can you tell me why you've not got them anymore? Why did you change your hairstyle?
Well, I kind of trouble over there, I like a comeback. It's more like the heat and the climate at the same time. I was growing my hair like used to have olive spray, but it's more like liquid fire. So at the same time, when I use it, the heat keep it dry. But when I put in the liquid, it meant to keep it soft and silky and smooth at the same time. But at the same time, the sun will start penetrating here, so it end up getting crispy and it's losing texture and its color. So at the end of the day, I had to turn around and cut it because I found it was not good for my hair, and I found that my hair was falling apart.
And how often now do you get your hair kind of cut?
Well, as a young boy, I like to stay fresh, so you know, I say it's every once a week or twice a day. Because I have to keep the appearance looking fresh and sharp as always, as usual. And more time, I don't have no special spot. More time I ask my sister, more time I ask my cousin, or more time I go to a hairdresser. Or this normally I see someone around like, not say a girl, but someone that I can ask who can do hair. I just pay them like money and so I get it done.
And do you use a comb on your hair or a brush?
No, I use a comb and use a brush. I use the brush to keep it straight and I use the comb as well as like for comb and plait and take out the knots. Because more time like them. For example, I wash my hair now. When I wash my hair and I dry, it's like nothing. Because my hair is thick, it's hard to comb. So what I have to do, I have to use like a blow dry, a toothpick, and then wet it, and then kind of comb straight through it. So once I comb straight through it now, it becomes more easier. Then I use the brush to finish brush it out. And then so when I loose ends won't be so hard if it dry it. So that's what I do.
You mentioned using a toothpick. Have you ever used an afro comb?
Yeah, I use a afro comb based on well as design, because when it comes to afro comb, nowadays most people that use grow afro hair always like when I'm picking afro comb, for example, like this brush, like I said, this brush big and broad. You know, say good for brushing long length of hair. Whereas now, when I go to for example, say a supermarket, I'm going to look for afro comb, but at the same time I'm looking for afro comb in style. Because at the same time my afro comb, I want people to say, oh, you know, say, I like your hair, I like your comb, I like the shape of it, shape at the same time. So what I like to do then, I'll take the afro comb and put it in my ear. Some more time I go, people ask me where my afro comb from.
So, so it sounds to me like an afro comb is more than just something you use to comb your hair. What does an afro comb mean to you personally?
Well, it comes with tradition as well as style as meaning. Then it is an identity as well. Because more time you find afro comb with like a hand like a fist, the more time it's a sign or signature of life, I said, in black power. Yeah.
Can you explain to me what's different about an afro pick and other types of comb? Because you see a lot of people just using regular plastic combs. What's the difference between them?
The metal comb, it's more likely for break. Yeah, unlikely for break. Sorry about that. The plastic comb now, if your hair is thick and it's enough, you know, so you can't use a plastic comb, can use it, then the force is coming, it can end up broken. With the iron comb now, you have more strength and durability, so it lasts longer. So that's why they choose the steel comb rather than a plastic.
And have you got any ideas how old afro combs are? When do you think the first afro comb was around?
I don't know if I'll come back. I don't think so. The people used to use afro comb back in the day, I don't too sure. I don't think barber shop used to exist in time. Maybe. But probably could be since, I would say probably before in the 60s. Yeah, about in the 60s. When everybody, I think, afro hairstyle was more mainstream. Everybody's more busting as a fashion, like, as a trend.
Is there anything else you wanted to tell us? Sort of, for example, have you had different, you mentioned the black fist comb, have you had any other combs with interesting handles?
Not really still, apart from different colours and different style. You won't have them in no particular way, apart from that some with we have this like a S on it, like I say Superman. You will have some with that kind of colour, like different type of colour on it. Or you have some like in a Rastaman colour, like black and yellow, and green, or different type of colour. So it's not specific, but it's just like as well as the design as well, because I got my fruit out then, I put the comb like this, with a set it so. At the same time I'm doing it as a style. So, and the trend as well. So more times, not dependent on the Afro-comb that they choose, but more people choose it because of the style. And like for example, then if I'm going out and say if I'm wearing like black, like I'm wearing black and blue, I don't want probably a baby blue coat. Just to stand out, and I probably get a young so much it. So I see it as a design thing as well, as fashion.
And one final question. Do you have to do different things with your hair? Because you used to live in Britain. Is there a difference between living over here in Jamaica and living in Britain, and does it impact on your hair at all?
Well, the climate's more cool over England, so my hair's more used to that weather. Whereas here now the heat's too much, so the heat making up my detail here, so I make them crispy. So more time, like for example, I'll plait it today, and by a weekend, do my hair in the red out, like burn out, like it change colour. So I find out the sun too hot for them, and it got the crispy and dry. No matter how much time I oil it, I try to comb it and try to wash it and keep it neat. For some reason, the sun does penetrate and it's got the hair all flaky and crispy and dry. So I just end up cut it off. Yeah.
And do you know who invented the Afro comb?
Well, I don't know, but I'll say Starsky and Hutch.